Now, like we mentioned, Russia is facing severe sanctions by Western allies after Moscow invaded Ukraine in the early hours of Thursday. In the biggest assault by a state since the end of Second World War, the United Kingdom announced unprecedented sanctions against Kremlin, targeting not only banks and financial institutions, but also individuals.
For our part today, the UK is announcing the largest and most severe package of economic sanctions that Russia has ever seen. With new financial measures, we're taking new powers to target Russian finance.
And here's a more comprehensive look at the 10-point sanctions that Britain has imposed. Firstly, all major Russian banks will have their assets frozen and they will all be excluded from the UK financial system, including the state-owned VTB, Russia's second biggest bank. This will stop them from clearing payments through the UK. Second, major Russian companies in the state will not be able to raise finance or borrow money on UK markets. Third, asset freezes will be put on 100 new individuals or entities since the fall of the Soviet Union 3 decades ago. London's capital markets have been the favored destination for Russian companies seeking to raise money outside of Moscow. One of the individuals targeted in the new sanctions is Kirill Shamalov, Putin's once son-in-law. Fourth here, Russia's flagship carrier, the Aeroflot airline, will be banned from landing in the UK. 5. Export of dual-use equipment that can have military applications is banned. And sixth here, the UK will stop exports of high-tech items and oil refinery equipment. 7. There will be a limit on deposits Russians can make to UK bank accounts. Similar financial sanctions will be extended to Belarus for its role in the invasion. Johnson also said that there is potential to cut Russia out from the SWIFT payments, adding that nothing is off the table right now.
Miserable, needless suffering of those who did not get their booster. That could be you.
And WION correspondent Nick Harper has sent us this report from Washington, D.C. Let's listen in.
Fourth day in the United States that the US government has imposed different sets of sanctions. This latest round, as you mentioned, targeting 4 banks, cutting off their abilities to transact with the United States, freezing their assets that are here in the US, in total assets worth more than $1 trillion. On top of that, also restricting exports of US technology to Russia. The US president said it would make it harder for Russia to be able to do simple things like build boats. On top of that, also targeting some of the largest state-owned Russian companies. The US president saying that would impact a range of Russian sectors, including mining and transportations, and also targeting the Russian elite, those oligarchs, some of them with close ties to President Putin. Now, President Biden says that all of these things combined, plus the last 3 days' worth of sanctions that the US has imposed, will have long-term, lasting effects on the Russian economy. He said that it would have a major hit on Putin's long-term economic ambitions, and that's the hope from the United States.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.